Live from El Salvador, it's the 72nd Miss Universe Preliminary Competition.
¡En la Portelí, Malta! ¡Tatiana Valen, Mauritius! ¡Melissa Flores, México! ¡La motos papá de Mongolia! Margarita Golubeva, Россия! Erika Frederick, St. Lucia! Priyanka Nacha, Singapore! Kinga Puhova, Slovak Republic! Bryony Govender, South Africa! Atenea Prepensue, España! Lorena Santan, Switzerland! Antonia Portel, Trinidad and Tobago! Angelino Salova, Ukraine! Noelia Boy, USA! Diana Carolina Silva, Venezuela!
And now, please welcome your hosts, model Vanessa Velasquez and the reigning Miss Universe, Arbany Gabriel.
Buenas noches, El Salvador! Miss Universe preliminary competition. How about another hand for our 84 delegates? Didn't they look stunning in their Clarice opening number dresses? I hear you fans broke the internet, so we will be live on YouTube.
Buenas noches, mi querido El Salvador. Wow, I may have to pinch myself. I can't believe I'm here co-hosting the prelims live in my home country, besides one of the most beautifully confident women in the universe.
The Miss Universe organization is thrilled to bring the show back to the land of volcanoes for the first time since 1975. What better place? What better place to host 84 impressive delegates from across the globe?
Tonight is an opportunity for our awesome 84 to give it all they've got for the Universe Ultimate Prize, the Mowat Crown. Arbany, you know a little something about having that crown placed upon your head. Tell us a bit about how winning changed your life.
Well, my life literally changed overnight, and I am so thankful for it. This year has been the most challenging, busiest, and rewarding years of my life, and it's given me the opportunity to be a global leader for sustainable fashion and pour into the next generation of creative entrepreneurs. And I am so thankful for it. Gracias a Dios.
Gracias a Dios. We can tell. You have been a perfect example of what Miss Universe is all about. And soon we'll take a major step towards figuring out who will be the next woman to wear that Force for Good crown.
In order to make it to the top 20 on Saturday, these women will have to impress our selection committee tonight. Let's meet the men and women who will decide their fate. This trailblazer became the first hijab-wearing supermodel to grace the cover of Vogue, Halima Aden.
This Puerto Rican actress and Telemundo TV host of La Mesa Caliente has starred in more than 25 telenovelas, movies, plays, and TV specials. Giselle Blondet.
A Trinidadian businesswoman, she made history when she was crowned as the first ever Black Miss Universe in 1977. Janelle Penny Commission.
The first female director of the White House Medical Unit and first military woman to become the White House physician to the President of the United States, Dr. Connie Mariano.
This popular French model and television host was crowned Miss Universe 2016. She's a fan favorite. Give it up for Iris Mittner.
Her firm, EAG Sports Management, has been servicing the PR, marketing, and crisis management needs of the biggest names in sports for over 25 years. Denise White.
Let's give another round of applause for our preliminary selection committee. As I mentioned earlier, that group will decide which of tonight's contestants will be semifinalists in Saturday's show. But you at home also have a say. Check out the fan vote powered by Choicely on the Miss Universe app.
Well, it seems like the selection committee is ready to do their thing, and the fans in the house are fired up.
Tonight, the delegates will be taking the stage in Jojo Bergai's shoes, the official footwear of Miss Universe, and Miss Universe by Ruben Singer Swimwear. If you see a swimsuit you like, you can pre-order it using the on-screen QR code. Ruben Singer's work is as innovative as it is stunning. And as many of you know, the Miss Universe pageant was founded back in 1952 by a swimwear company. So it's only fitting that we're bringing modern styles to the runway tonight.
The swimsuits exude sensuality and power, so have those phones ready to pre-order one. We begin the preliminary swimsuit competition with Albania. Andy believes investing in girls' education has the power to transform communities, countries, and the entire world. This 25-year-old mental health advocate has degrees in both art, design, and law. Albania.
Angola. 23-year-old Ona is an art lover with a degree in economics. She believes that a healthy life starts with better food and that the implementation of natural architecture can end world hunger and help preserve the environment. Angola.
Argentina. Jamili is passionate about learning new things, which is why this 27-year-old read 33 books during the pandemic. She has her bachelor's in social communications as well as a master's degree, but her personal and professional goal is to become a writer and lecturer. Argentina.
Aruba! Jamming on the drums to reggae music is one of Carol's favorite hobbies. This 27-year-old marketing major is an ambassador for her country's tourism board and envisions herself becoming a TV host for an entertainment network in the future. Aruba!
Australia. Morea recently completed her degree in business marketing and hopes to continue to expand her career in the entertainment and modeling industry. This creative 22-year-old goal is to inspire people to take risks and follow their dreams. Australia.
The Bahamas. As an environmental scientist, Melissa is passionate about the implementation of sustainable living methods and climate action. This 26-year-old's hobbies include swimming, free diving, and gardening. The Bahamas.
Bahrain. The arts have always been important to Luce. So this 19-year-old is currently studying film and acting. She hopes to empower children through art and expression while making a point to champion the numerous outstanding heroes in her country. Bahrain.
Belgium. Emily is a professional model and two-time world champion dancer. In the future, this 22-year-old world traveler plans to continue her occupational therapy studies and advance her career as a TV host. Belgium.
Bolivia. 26-year-old Stephanie wants to use her own experience with low self-esteem to empower girls around the world to love themselves. She enjoys experimenting with new desserts and hopes to open up her new own bakery one day. Bolivia.
Brazil. 19-year-old Maria is a journalism student and education advocate. For the past 4 years, she's been lecturing at public schools, connecting students with institutions that provide access to education, sports, and the arts. Brazil.
British Virgin Islands. Angelica is a 28-year-old international civil and commercial mediator. Through faith and purpose, this first-generation lawyer hopes to leave a strong and fruitful legacy for future generations. British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria. Yulia is concerned about the negative view young people often have of themselves and the world. This 30-year-old has been developing programs to bring peace, inspire, and motivate others to support the next generation of boys and girls. Bulgaria.
Cambodia. When she was 8 years old, Sotima earned money to support her family by working alongside her grandmother selling cakes and tea. Now, 24, she still helps others by assisting a charity that supports underprivileged children and malnourished women. Cambodia.
Cameroon. 22-year-old philanthropist ECA founded Cameroon Women Action, an organization supporting those with breast cancer. This talented singer and painter enjoys hiking and traveling in her spare time. Cameroon.
Canada. Madison created the Body Love Club using social platforms, empowerment retreats, and self-defense classes to empower others. This 25-year-old earned honorary degrees in sociology and business. She plans to start a real estate brokerage in the future. Canada.
Cayman Islands. Eliane is a self-taught videographer with her own photography business. This entrepreneurial 26-year-old has been a member of her country's national volleyball team for over a decade, competing in more than 15 international tournaments. Cayman Islands.
Chile. When she was 12 years old, Celeste's parents introduced 3 foster kids into their home. Now 24, this licensed health coach has made it her mission to motivate others to adopt and foster children. Chile. Let's welcome back our first group of contestants for one more look. Albania, Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, the Bahamas, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Cameroon, Canada, Cayman Islands, and Chile.
We begin Group 2 with Colombia. Camila proudly works with an organization that empowers and financially supports single mothers. This heart-playing 28-year-old has traveled extensively thanks to a successful modeling career that started when she was just 16. Colombia.
Costa Rica. Lisbeth is a 28-year-old model, entrepreneur, and advocate for various social initiatives. She enjoys promoting tourism in her country and does so by organizing workshops for children aimed at preserving wildlife. Costa Rica!
Croatia! If she's crowned as the next Miss Universe, 23-year-old Andrea would dedicate her reign to the mental and physical health of children. She plans to get her MBA in economics one day so she can open a kindergarten that focuses on the needs of kids. Croatia!
Curacao! Kim would like to open a healthcare practice to help the elderly on her island feel more independent. This 26-year-old occupational therapist specializes in treating pathological conditions resulting from trauma and disease. Curacao!
Czech Republic! Vanessa is a logistics student who hopes to create more opportunities for women in her country. This 20-year-old believes women must be more determined to get ahead and wants to live in a society where both sexes are equal. Czech Republic!
Denmark! Nicolina is studying marketing and economics with hopes of working in content creation. Ultimately, this 21-year-old wants to use marketing to help fashion companies be more transparent about their clothing production and sustainability. Denmark!
Dominican Republic! Mariana is an aspiring actress who is passionate about academics. In addition to pursuing studies in political science and philosophy, this 28-year-old took part in a leadership and business program at Harvard University. Dominican Republic!
Ecuador! Delari is a business administration student who created a social project focusing on women's leadership and children's education. This 23-year-old credits her mother for raising her with values and principles, shaping her into the woman she is today. Ecuador!
Egypt! Mohra aspires to be a role model for young Egyptian and Arab women. This 22-year-old sci-fi fan and education advocate studied business management and marketing and is currently a successful model. Egypt!
El Salvador! Driven by her passion for great customer service, Isabella is pursuing a degree in hospitality and business management. This 20-year-old greatest aspiration is to establish an income-conscious boutique, a hotel in El Salvador that caters to surfers and travelers. El Salvador!
Equatorial Guinea! Diana Lita is currently pursuing a master's in psychology to fulfill her dream of becoming a neuropsychologist. This 25-year-old speaks 3 languages, and her English professor in college was the First Lady of the United States, Jill Biden. Equatorial Guinea.
Finland! Paula is a former professional tennis player with 2 TikTok famous guinea pigs. This 22-year-old future lawyer is a travel addict who has visited over 50 countries and speaks 6 languages fluently. Finland!
France! Diane has a degree in business administration from one of Europe's top schools. This 26-year-old Parisian actress got over her fear of public speaking and now co-hosts a national radio talk show every morning. France!
Germany. Helena is studying education, English, and arts with plans to become an international teacher. This 24-year-old was just 7 when she started volunteering at an animal shelter and has since become an activist and PETA and the World Wildlife Fund. Germany!
Great Britain! Jess is a 28-year-old marketing professional on a mission to empower and uplift women in business. During the pandemic, she transformed her bedroom into a kitchen to create what has since become a successful dessert company. Great Britain!
Greece. Marielia is a second-year student pursuing a degree in business administration. This 20-year-old animal rescue advocate was an introvert for most of her life, but wants to use this platform to let women know they should never be afraid of themselves. Greece.
Guatemala! 28-year-old Michelle is a professional model, entrepreneur, and mother of 2 children. In the future, she'd like to host her own TV show and continue positively impacting the lives of others by embracing women's rights and dreams. Guatemala! Give it up for our second group of contestants. Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Curacao, Czech Republic, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, Finland, France, Germany, Great Britain, Greece, and Guatemala. Moving on to Group 3, please welcome Guyana. Lisa is the first woman from her mother's side of the family to attend university. This 26-year-old is about to make her mom even more proud as she's close to earning 2 college degrees in business administration and international relations. Guyana.
Honduras. Suhailin is a 23-year-old marketing and international business student who enjoys reading in her spare time. She's passionate about rescuing animals and even fostered 12 cats herself in 1 year. Honduras.
Hungary. Tunde is an avid reader who holds a degree in communications and public relations. This 27-year-old model has already published her first book and after leaving El Salvador plans to author a romance novel. Hungary.
Iceland. Vilja is in the process of earning her nursing assistant certification. This 19-year-old talented dancer advocates for equal rights for the uniquely abled community in honor of her sister who has cerebral palsy. Iceland.
India. Coming from a traditional Indian family, Shuita kept her passion for dance a secret growing up. Despite never taking formal lessons, this 23-year-old now choreographs for television and works with some of Bollywood's biggest stars. India.
Indonesia. Fabiana is a 23-year-old social entrepreneur armed with a degree in international business. Once part of the production team at one of her country's largest TV stations, She's now looking forward to being in front of camera as an actress. Indonesia.
Ireland. Aisa is a corporate compliance consultant and the founder of a social initiative dedicated to empowering women. This multi-talented 24-year-old is also an avid hiker, accomplished ballet dancer, and one of her country's pioneering fashion models. Ireland.
Italy. As a biorobotics engineering master student, Carmen's passion lies in empowering women in underrepresented fields. In the future, this piano-playing 24-year-old hopes to make cutting-edge scientific advancements more accessible to all patients. Italy.
Jamaica. Jordan proudly serves as a medical intern at the University Hospital of the West Indies. This 27-year-old is passionate about empowering marginalized women and plans to establish an international crisis center for those who are abused. Jamaica.
Japan. Rio is studying early childhood education with the goal of becoming a teacher. This 21-year-old dance instructor wants to make a difference in the lives of poverty-stricken children and contribute towards educational equality in her country. Japan.
Kazakhstan. Tomiris is a 20-year-old marketing student who's been modeling for the past 4 years. A sports enthusiast who played professional soccer, she's also musically inclined, playing the traditional Kazakh instrument, the dombra, in her spare time. Kazakhstan.
Korea. So Yoon currently works as an app designer for an IT company and also models. This 28-year-old philanthropist and acting student spent her free time riding horses or in the tennis court. Korea.
Kosovo. Arbisa is an international architect and public administration student who is passionate about modeling. This 22-year-old feels strongly that every woman should have the right to a good education and shouldn't be afraid to pursue it. Kosovo.
Laos. Model and actress Pai Mani. Hobbies include sewing, Lao boxing, and archery. This 28-year-old has a business management degree and advocates for women and those with disabilities, teaching them weaving so they can establish their own careers. Laos.
Latvia. Music school graduate Kate has a diverse background in the arts, including dance and theater. This 29-year-old chess player and kickboxer proudly volunteers at the largest animal shelter in the Baltics. Latvia.
Lebanon. From a young age, Maya learned the value of hard work and perseverance while pursuing her studies in radio and TV. This 25-year-old entrepreneur and Instagram influencer worked various jobs to support herself. Lebanon.
Malaysia. Serena speaks 4 languages and is pursuing her certificate in legal practice with plans to become a lawyer. This 26-year-old women's empowerment advocate enjoys reading in her spare time and is a big fan of the entire Harry Potter series. Malaysia. Please welcome back our third group of contestants. Guyana, Honduras, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Kazakhstan, Korea, Kosovo, Laos, Latvia, Lebanon, and Malaysia.
Kicking off Group 4 is Malta. Ella graduated with bachelor's degree in spatial design and currently works in the real estate industry. As an extreme sports fan, this 25-year-old's biggest passions include pencil sketching, boxing, and skydiving. Malta!
Mauritius. Tatiana's motto is Strive for Progress, and she is doing so as a member of the police force. This 24-year-old's goal is to continue to build the relationship between her community and the officers in her country. Mauritius.
Mexico! Pageantry has helped 25-year-old Melissa develop her communication skills and become a better leader. She holds degrees in both psychology and cosmetology and works as a runway coach, model, and public speaker. Mexico!
Mongolia. 24-year-old Namunzo is passionate about sports, health, and children's rights. With a background in economics and a diverse work history, her philosophy is that all positive change in the world comes from a foundation of care and love. Mongolia.
Myanmar! Amara earned her college degree with honors while simultaneously competing at a reality television series. This 28-year-old is doing her part to end biodiversity loss, volunteering with an environmental organization that protects habitats and plants trees. Myanmar!
Namibia. 23-year-old Jamila was signed by a prestigious modeling agency in Portugal when she was just 14. When she isn't on the runway, she enjoys riding horses, playing the piano, or spinning records as a disc jockey. Namibia.
Nepal! Jane completed nursing school and plans to pursue a business degree in the future. This persevering 23-year-old overcame a series of mental and hormonal changes to boost her confidence and become the woman you see on stage tonight. Nepal!
The Netherlands. When she was 17, Ricky qualified for Holland's Next Top Model, where she was named first runner-up. Now 22, she's a successful actress and trans community role model with a marketing and communications degree. The Netherlands.
Nicaragua! Shanice plans to publish a book to help people who are struggling with their mental health. This 23-year-old animal rescue advocate has helped find homes for abandoned cats and dogs through her various social networks. Nicaragua.
Nigeria! 27-year-old Mitchell has a degree in fine and applied arts and an MBA from an esteemed university. She's currently a business development manager overseeing a team of 50 people and plans to be one of Africa's most influential women in the future. Nigeria.
Norway. Julie is a designer at one of the top Nordic fashion houses. This creative 28-year-old enjoys painting and drawing and gives back by volunteering at nursing home and with the organization Mental Health Oslo. Norway.
Pakistan. As the first ever delegate from her country to compete at Miss Universe, Erica hopes to make Pakistan proud. This 25-year-old folk dancer and model continuously strives to break stereotypes about gender bias and inequality in the workplace. Pakistan!
Panama. As a journalist, Natasha aspires to guarantee human rights for everyone, especially migrants. In the future, this 26-year-old hopes to work for a news network or in the communications department of an international non-profit organization. Panama.
Paraguay! Alicena is a tattoo artist specializing in realistic portraiture. This 28-year-old model and gender equality advocate describes her life as a combination of creativity, adventure, and constant learning. Paraguay!
Peru. A former junior Olympic medalist, Camila is determined to make sports more accessible for young women in her country. This 25-year-old business student has survived multiple brain aneurysms, giving her a greater appreciation for life. Peru.
Philippines! Growing up with two siblings on the autism spectrum inspired Michelle to work closely with advocacy groups. This 28-year-old award-winning actress has set up a foundation that aims to provide opportunities to those on the spectrum. Philippines!
Poland. Angelica is currently working on her master's degree in medical analytics. This 27-year-old is committed to uplifting women and hopes to spread awareness about preventive medical screenings that help early disease detection. Poland. Here's one more look at our fourth group of contestants, starting with Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Mongolia, Myanmar, Namibia, Nepal, the Netherlands, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Norway, Pakistan, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, and Poland.
Starting off, Group 5 is Portugal. If Marina could have any superpower, it would be to inspire people to create positive changes around the world. This determined 28-year-old would like to use this platform to encourage discussion about stigmas in society and promote inclusion and diversity. Portugal!
Puerto Rico! Carla is a former professional volleyball player who earned athletic scholarships for her bachelor's and master's degrees. This 25-year-old founded a non-profit aimed at healing people through psycho-educational projects, social justice, and community service. Puerto Rico!
Russia! Margarita is a professional singer who has been belting out tunes since she was 5. This 22-year-old university student's dreams became reality 2 years ago when she was chosen to be a contestant on the hit television show The Voice. Russia!
St. Lucia. 25-year-old Erlika is primarily school teacher and former music educator. Her life mission is to mold young minds through education, advocacy, and pageantry, while encouraging students to be their most authentic selves. St. Lucia!
Singapore! Priyanka is an entrepreneur with her own body-positive clothing line. On the weekends, she is a public speaking and confidence-building coach for children, and her hobbies include Krav Maga and boxing. Singapore!
Slovakia! 22-year-old Kinga is a third-year student working towards her bachelor's degree in fashion product management. She credits traveling the world as a model with piquing her interest in other facets of the fashion industry. Slovakia!
South Africa! Bryony was the first person in her family to graduate from a university. This 27-year-old has a Bachelor of Law degree and wants to encourage more women to pursue careers in fields that are traditionally male-dominated. South Africa!
Spain. Coming from a multicultural background, 27-year-old Athenia hopes to elevate and amplify social and racial causes worldwide. As a woman of color, this international model has personally been a victim of cyberbullying. Spain.
Switzerland! Lorena is a talented dancer who believes physical activity nurtures both the body and mind. This 26-year-old's true passion, however, lies in using her voice to make a meaningful and positive impact in the world. Switzerland!
Thailand! While working towards her bachelor's degree, Antonia partnered with UN Women to fight sexual harassment on university campuses. In the future, this 27-year-old hopes to start an advertising agency that focuses in changing beauty standards. Thailand!
Trinidad and Tobago! Faith has been representing her country as a national squash athlete since she was 10 years old. Now 25, This professional model and steel pan player is a proud supporter of local culture and the arts. Trinidad and Tobago.
Ukraine. As a certified nutritionist, Angelina is writing a vegan cookbook to help others implement a healthy diet. In her spare time, this multilingual 26-year-old performs and writes songs about love and world peace in Ukrainian, English, and Japanese. Ukraine.
USA. Noelia is a 24-year-old advocate for immigration rights and reform. Has made it her mission to raise awareness about dating violence. She played indoor and beach volleyball for 9 years and enjoys camping and storm chasing in her spare time. USA.
Diana enjoys exploring the world as a flight attendant, but this is just the start of this 26-year-old's journey. She's currently studying advertising and marketing and plans to be a pilot and aeronautical instructor in the future. Venezuela.
Vietnam. Hoa is on a mission to bring awareness about reproductive and sexual health to women with limited access to modern healthcare. This 25-year-old entrepreneur and model enjoys going to the gym and boxing in her spare time. Vietnam.
Zimbabwe. Brooke hopes to use this platform to amplify her voice as an advocate in the fight against poverty. This 21-year-old wants to partner with the United Nations to improve working conditions and create opportunities for small-scale women-led businesses. Zimbabwe. Put your hands together for our last group of contestants, including Portugal, Puerto Rico, Russia, St. Lucia, Singapore, Slovakia, South Africa, Spain, Switzerland, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Ukraine, USA, Venezuela, Vietnam, and Zimbabwe. That brings us to the end of tonight's preliminary swimsuit competition. As a reminder, all of those swimsuits are available for pre-order.
While the selection committee is hard at work picking their favorites from the swimsuit round, I have something exciting to share. In a historic first, the Miss Universe delegates were recently called to amplify their voices and ignite global change. This social impact initiative, Voice for Change, is presented by Mawad and CI Talks. Let's see what it's all about.
The Miss Universe organization is emerging as a powerful platform that transcends beauty. Each delegate is an accomplished, beautifully confident, and brave woman who has competed in their country and emerged as a winner amid intense competition. Each delegate realizes that by winning, they are under the spotlight. And now they have the power to influence others in positive ways. The Miss Universe Voice for Change campaign, sponsored by Mawad and CI Talks, is enabling fans to view each contestant from a more holistic and multifaceted perspective. So each delegate can be appreciated not only for their beauty, but for their character, inner soul, and the social cause they care about. It's about showcasing beauty through a broader prism to include intelligence, integrity, and culture. The Voice for Change campaign amplifies the voice of all the delegates on a platform that is designed to educate, inspire, and catalyze change around the 17 Sustainable Development Goals as defined by the United Nations. Watch the videos on CI Talks to witness the power of all these extraordinary women. They are change makers, and we give you the opportunity to support them by learning about their causes and taking action to realize the change. The Miss Universe Voice for Change campaign has been overseen by a selection committee of experts from different fields. Tonight, we will reveal the 10 silver finalists, and during the grand final on November 18th, we will announce the 3 gold winners who will each receive a cash prize of $12,000. Join us on this campaign so together we can be a greater force for good.
Here to tell us more about this transformative venture, the founder of CI Talks, Fred Mawad.
How are you, Arboni?
Wow, I'm feeling really good. The energy in here is amazing.
Good evening, Universe. On behalf of Mawad, CI Talks, and Miss Universe, congratulations to all the delegates who participated in the Voice for Change campaign. At CI Talks, our mission is to continue enabling all the Miss Universe delegates on their journey of being ambassadors for their country and for social change. We aim to amplify their voice so they can continue improving lives, society, and ultimately the world. At CI Talks, we're working hard to introduce more features to help change makers create content that inspires positive change while providing the ability for others to support by donating money or dedicating their time to the advocated cause. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the 72nd Miss Universe Voice for Change Selection Committee for helping us identify the winners. The committee, which is composed of former title holders, academics, and business leaders, used objective and transparent criteria to make a fair and final assessment. I'd like to also thank all the devoted fans of Miss Universe from around the world for your incredible support. Your votes were considered to ensure your favorite delegate is a silver finalist. Tonight, we're thrilled to be announcing the top 10 silver finalists, and during the final on November 18th, we'll announce the 3 gold winners. The Miss Universe Voice for Change contest is not just a one-time event. It's a commitment to making a lasting impact, and at CI Talks, we intend to continue supporting all the delegates to be a force for good. Thank you, Universe, and may God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Fred Mawad and his groundbreaking initiative, Voice for Change. As the selection committee makes their final swimsuit round tabulations, I'd like to give it a shout out to the Sash Company for providing our delegates with the Universe First fully sustainable sashes. And thanks to the Real Intercontinental San Salvador, Miss Universe official auto partner.
One of the coolest things about being involved with Miss Universe is that the organization is led by powerful women. And one of those strong leaders is MUO's president. Please give a round of applause for Paula Sugar.
And we'd be crazy not to show some love to the CEO. She's not only brilliant, but as down to earth as they come. Amy Emmerich.
And leading the way is the organization's owner. Please give a round of applause for a true fan favorite, the incredible Miss Anne. It has been such an honor to be a part of a great women-led organization.
Arbany, if there's one thing I know about you, it's that you're incredibly passionate about fashion. So I'm guessing you're a big fan about this next segment.
Oh yes, without a doubt. It's officially time to watch our 84 glamorous delegates work the runway in some elegant evening wear. You guys ready to bring them back out here? Kick off the preliminary evening gown competition with Albania. After a painful battle with endometriosis, Indy's mission is to normalize the idea of women taking care of themselves and their bodies. This 25-year-old designer enjoys painting, dancing, and playing piano in her spare time. Albania.
Angola. Anna is on a mission to show her generation that the strength to make the difference in others' lives exists within them. This 23-year-old likes to belt out a tune, which makes sense because her father was a composer and her mother is a singer. Angola.
Argentina. Yamile believes in beauty with a purpose, using her crown to expose the impact of social pressure on kids. This 27-year-old recognizes that building the self-esteem of children improves their well-being and helps them become productive adults. Argentina.
Aruba. Being raised in a creative environment by a musician and entrepreneur-inspired Carol to become an international model and social media marketer. This 27-year-old speaks and reads 4 languages and has written songs for several top recording artists. Aruba.
Australia. Morea is a track athlete who grew up ski racing internationally. This 22-year-old model now coaches these disciplines at a secondary school, hoping to inspire young people to get moving and chase their sporting goals. Australia.
The Bahamas. Melissa once led a successful initiative to plant over 100,000 trees. This 26-year-old traveled to Ireland, get her master's degree in climate change, and eventually sees herself becoming one of her country's top environmental advisors. The Bahamas.
Bahrain. 19-year-old Lujane is an art teacher, advocate, and actress. In the future, she plans to continue on this path, working to share the relevancy of the arts while exploring critical social issues and serving those in her community who need help. Bahrain.
Belgium. Navigating life since her mother's passing has been a journey of self-discovering for Emily. If crowned Miss Universe, this 22-year-old Latin dance instructor would initiate campaigns to support individuals requiring psychological support. Belgium!
Bolivia. Stephanie is an architect by profession, but she is especially passionate about interior design. This 26-year-old animal lover is on a mission to protect at-risk species, including the endangered blue-throated macaw. Bolivia.
Brazil. 19-year-old Maria speaks fluent Portuguese, English, Spanish, and Brazilian Sign Language. This ballet dancer and guitar player is a big proponent of extracurricular activities and has proudly worked as both model and radio broadcaster. Brazil.
British Virgin Islands. In addition to being an advocate for mental health awareness, Ashalika owns a game rental and hosting service company. This 28-year-old amateur stilt walker is dedicated to spreading her message that happiness is a choice. British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria. 30-year-old Julia speaks 3 languages and has her master's degree in economics. She's an award-winning educator who runs a successful modeling agency, in addition to organizing international festivals and fashion shows. Bulgaria.
Cambodia. After graduating high school, Sotima postponed her education due to financial issues. This ambitious 24-year-old eventually went back to college to get her degree in fashion design and plans to start her own clothing line in the future. Cambodia.
Isiye has a business management degree and believes education shapes the girls of today into the leaders of tomorrow. This 22-year-old helped building a supply point in her village that provides access to clean water and reduces diseases like cholera. Cameroon.
Canada. In addition to being an advocate for body confidence, Madison owns and operates 2 successful businesses. This multi-talented 25-year-old is also a competitive swimmer, painter, CrossFit athlete, and amateur chef. Canada.
Cayman Islands. Ilion works with a non-profit organization that aims to combat bullying through awareness and education. In the future, this 26-year-old envisions herself collaborating with organizations that protect and preserve Cayman culture and heritage. Cayman Islands!
Chile. As a first-generation college graduate from an immigrant family, Celeste knows how valuable an education can be. This 24-year-old has a public relations degree and is currently a global ambassador for the Child Liberation Foundation. Chile. Give these ladies from Group 1 another round of applause, starting with Albania, Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, the Bahamas, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Cameroon, Canada, Cayman Islands, and Chile. Starting off, Group 2 is Colombia. Camila started playing tennis at 6, and by the time she was 14, ranked in the Colombian Tennis Federation's top 10. Now 28, she spends her spare time making recyclable, eco-friendly toys for her daughter. Colombia.
Costa Rica. Lisbeth is an entrepreneur with a degree in special education. This 28-year-old human rights activist and transformative leader created a clothing brand that specializes in beachwear for women. Costa Rica.
Croatia. Andrea struggled with self-esteem growing up and credits pageantry with improving her confidence. In her spare time, this 23-year-old enjoys roller skating, going to the gym, and spending time with her Tara, her pet rabbit. Croatia.
Curacao. Kim is an accomplished athlete and advocate for equality in sports. This 26-year-old enjoys modeling and riding motorcycles and is a 3-time Dutch national champion in the 400-meter track event. Curacao.
Czech Republic. Vanessa is a 20-year-old swimming instructor who has spent several years training young children at a local pool. She travels a lot and as a successful model and is a big believer in sustainable fashion. Czech Republic.
Denmark. Nicolina won the Best Charity Ambassador Award at her national pageant for her work with the Danish Heart Organization. This 21-year-old dancer is on a mission to advocate for those young and old who are affected with heart ailments. Denmark!
Dominican Republic. Writing is one of Mariana's biggest passions, and in the near future, she plans to publish an autobiographical collection of poems. The book will explore this 28-year-old's family background, the adversity she faced, and her commitment to humanitarian efforts. Dominican Republic.
Ecuador. 23-year-old Delari feels that good education is the key to societal development. This philanthropist and former badminton player is a big proponent of supporting other women and believes in creating a community that can positively impact the world. Ecuador.
Egypt. Mohra is on a mission to make the world aware of what equality and empowerment is really about. This 22-year-old enjoys writing and gaming, but her biggest passions include Egyptian history and traveling. Egypt.
An organization that focuses on helping underprivileged youth through team building, a proud Salvadoran. This 20-year-old soccer player and surfer has enjoyed introducing all of the delegates to her country's rich culture. El Salvador.
Equatorial Guinea. Last year, Diana Lita weighed over 200 pounds, but Miss Universe inspired her work on both her fitness and confidence. In the future, this 25-year-old plans to establish a rehab center while promoting a digital channel for those battling addiction. Equatorial Guinea.
Finland. When she was 16, Paula fell so ill that she was bedridden and unable to attend school. Now 22 and thriving, this third-year law student spends her spare time teaching war refugees in her country, helping them to acclimate to the new culture and society. Finland.
Diane is a self-described feminist who was recently the proud recipient of a Gender Equality Award. This 26-year-old is an ambassador for numerous associations, including those that fight racism, raise funds for AIDS, and protect young LGBTQ+ individuals. France.
Germany. Helena enjoys playing tennis, making jewelry, and taking photos with film. This creative 24-year-old's biggest role model is Barbie, because she embraces her femininity and carries herself with confidence, optimism, and kindness towards others. Germany.
Great Britain. Jess is a member of an all-women networking group that aims to help young entrepreneurs. This 28-year-old certified scuba diver is an advocate for eliminating gender disparities in education, employment, and leadership positions. Great Britain.
Greece. Marilia overcame a fear of water to become a member of her country's national synchronized swimming team. This 20-year-old certified personal trainer's career goal is to establish a cruelty-free cosmetic line that features handmade lipsticks and body scrubs. Greece.
Guatemala. 28-year-old fashion enthusiast Michelle has her degree in public image and mass communication. 7 years ago, she created her own clothing brand that promotes empowerment and inclusion by employing deaf women. Guatemala. Here's group 2 for another look, starting with Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Curacao, Czech Republic, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, Finland, France, Germany, Great Britain, Greece, and Guatemala. Another round of applause for the ladies.
Let's take a look at Group 3, starting with Guyana. Lisa is a creative coordinator, radio host, dancer, and archer. This do-it-all 26-year-old's true passion, however, lies in her service to the community through various charitable initiatives in healthcare and community outreach programs. Guyana.
Honduras. Zuhailin has been appearing on television as a host for the past 5 years and is considered a rising star in the entertainment industry. This 23-year-old entrepreneur hopes to run her own international business in the future. Honduras!
Protection is very important to Tundi, so she supports alternative energy sources like solar power. When she's not fighting against climate change, this 27-year-old enjoys running in nature and traveling. Hungary!
Was a ballerina for 12 years, participating in numerous shows as a member of a prestigious ballet academy. This 19-year-old future nurse is excited to be here in El Salvador and has enjoyed comparing the volcanoes to the ones in her country. Iceland.
Partnering with global children's charities, SWETA mission is to empower individuals and elevate communities worldwide in the future. This 23-year-old award-winning dancer plans to pursue a degree in art or art history. India!
Indonesia. Fabiana founded Empower Now, a nonprofit that helps marginalized children and domestic violence survivors. This 23-year-old adrenaline junkie plans to pursue a master's degree in a field related to the fashion industry and technology. Indonesia.
Academic background is in international corporate governance and law. This 24-year-old leverages her legal background to combat issues such as period poverty, sexual violence, and mental health. She challenges through mentorship programs. Ireland.
Italy. Pageants have helped Carmen get over her fear of public speaking, and she was recently the recipient of a National Innovation Award. El Salvador is the 24th country she's traveled to. Fitting because yesterday was this future PhD's 24th birthday. Italy.
Jamaica. Jordan is a 27-year-old doctor and advocate for personal and career development of young women. In the future, she plans to open up a state-of-the-art medical aesthetics spa incorporating a holistic approach to beauty and wellness. Jamaica.
Japan. Rio has been dancing for the past 15 years. This 21-year-old philanthropist and future teacher has won her country's cheer dance national championships 5 times. And for the past 2 years has cheered for a professional baseball team. Japan.
Kazakhstan. Tomirisi believes in using her position to inspire and uplift others. This 20-year-old fashionista promotes inclusivity for children with disabilities and has volunteered to ensure they have equal opportunities in education and other sectors. Kazakhstan.
Korea. So-yoon hopes to one day serve as an ambassador for her country's Ministry of Gender Equality and Family. In the future, this 28-year-old plans to be both a successful actress and the CEO of a beauty app company. Korea.
Kosovo. 22-year-old model Arabisa believes confidence and positive energy are her strongest attributes. This talented writer and singer has appeared in several music videos that have collectively racked up over 100 million views. Kosovo.
Laos. 28-year-old Pai Mani has plans to become an entrepreneur in the textile industry. She'd like her future business to employ women in poor rural areas, helping them earn the income needed to support themselves and their families. Laos.
Latvia. As an advocate for a circular economy, 29-year-old Kate launched a sustainable makeup brand using recycled products. As an international model, she's lived on her own since she was 15 and has traveled to over 50 countries. Latvia.
Lebanon. Maya is passionate about protecting the planet, advocating for sustainability, and combating climate change. In the future, this 25-year-old sees herself hosting an influential TV program where she can empower others to take action. Lebanon.
Malaysia. Serena believes socioeconomic status should never play a role in the education of young girls. This 26-year-old avid traveler and chess player plans to utilize her knowledge of the law to campaign for gender inclusivity. Malaysia. Let's give it another round of applause to our third group of contestants. Guyana, Honduras, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Kazakhstan, Korea, Kosovo, Laos, Latvia, Lebanon, and Malaysia.
Group 4, please welcome Malta. Growing up, Ella struggled with self-esteem and was diagnosed with body dysmorphia. Now 25 and confident, this transformational leader plans to write a book about her experiences to empower women around the world. Malta.
Mauritius. Tatiana enjoys staying active, so you'll often find her playing volleyball or teaching Zumba classes. This 24-year-old music lover hopes to be the next Miss Universe so she can be a global spokesperson for diversity and women's empowerment. Mauritius.
Mexico. Melissa is currently the Director of Culture and Tourism in the municipality where she grew up. This 25-year-old CrossFit fan created a successful campaign called Don't Limit Me that works to prevent and address dating violence. Mexico.
Mongolia. Na Munsul is an education advocate with a degree in finance and economics. This 24-year-old loves to travel internationally, and after researching El Salvador online, she couldn't wait to explore the landscapes and experience the local cuisine. Mongolia.
Myanmar. Supporting other women is important to Amara because she's an advocate for gender equality and empowerment. This 28-year-old runway model has a degree in computer science and enjoys horseback riding in her spare time. Myanmar.
Namibia. Becoming a marketing strategist was a natural career choice for Jamila, who can effortlessly socialize with all types of people. In the future, this 23-year-old car drifting enthusiast would like to own an intensive subsistence farm. Namibia.
Nepal. In the future, Jane envisions herself establishing a business and serving as a motivational speaker to drive social change. This 23-year-old enjoys modeling, acting, and reading self-help books. Nepal.
The Netherlands. Ricky enjoyed musicals as a child and grew up performing as a member of a theater group. This 22-year-old remains passionate about acting and recently landed a role at a well-known Dutch television series. The Netherlands.
Communications degree, Shanice is passionate about working behind the scenes as an editor and producer. This 23-year-old plans to get her master's and eventually create her own audiovisual production company. Nicaragua.
Mitchell has partnered with the ministry to support the rehabilitation of women and help them see that they can be a force for good. This 27-year-old 6'3" model has long been an advocate for women thriving outside of societal boxes. Nigeria.
Norway. Julie constantly seeks opportunities to learn and grow, whether it's through art, fashion, or other forms of expression. This 28-year-old mental health advocate enjoys channeling her energy into creative endeavors. Norway.
Pakistan. Erica hopes to see women given the right to equal opportunities and access to better education in her country and around the world. This 25-year-old music lover enjoys traveling and has been enjoying the culture, food, and nature here in El Salvador. Pakistan.
Growing up, Natasha was introverted and unhappy with her appearance. Pageantry has helped this 26-year-old gain confidence, and these days, she works as both a model and catwalk instructor for young girls. Panama.
Paraguay. To help victims of trafficking, Elisena funded Rise Above, a platform that educates others the subject. This 28-year-old snowboarder wants the world to know that Miss Universe is about empowerment and bravery, not wearing a crown. Paraguay.
Camila is a great cook who believes our relationship with food transcends languages and cultures. This 25-year-old is working on opening a restaurant that represents her own life experiences and dreams of winning a James Beard Award one day. Peru.
Philippines. While completing an online course at Harvard, Michelle founded multiple businesses focusing in health and multimedia creation. In her free time, this 28-year-old entrepreneur enjoys scuba diving, motocross, and martial arts. Philippines.
Poland. For the past 3 years, 27-year-old Angelica has been working as a part-time dental assistant. In the future, she plans to get her doctorate in laboratory medicine. Poland. And here is our fourth group of contestants back for another look. Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Mongolia, Myanmar, Namibia, Nepal, the Netherlands, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Norway, Pakistan, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, and Poland.
Starting off, Group 5 is Portugal. Marina is a 28-year-old cabin supervisor for an international airline. She plans to study business management in the future and believes girls' education needs to be a priority, as more women in leadership positions would transform society for the better. Portugal.
Puerto Rico. Carla is a yoga instructor and crisis handler for the mental health emergency line. In the future, this 25-year-old hiking enthusiast visualizes herself becoming a licensed counseling psychologist and continuing to grow her nonprofit. Puerto Rico.
Russia. Margarita is a 22-year-old event planner who enjoys dancing and motocross. She is currently learning how to speak Italian and is a member of a student volunteer organization that fights wildfires and promotes deforestation. Russia.
St. Lucia. In 5 years, Erlika sees herself as a politician and United Nations ambassador. This 25-year-old social sciences teacher and singer plans to pursue her master's in sociology and political science. St. Lucia.
Singapore. Priyanka is a private investigator who works with a rescue and reintegration program for victims of human trafficking. With her degree in business law and criminology, this 26-year-old has embarked on a mission to effect change within the legal justice system. Singapore.
Slovakia. A healthy lifestyle is important to 22-year-old Kinga, who credits Pilates and yoga for bringing balance to her body and soul. She is currently working on a sustainable fashion collection and plans to launch an accessory line in the future. Slovakia.
South Africa. As a qualified attorney, Riani is passionate about fighting for women's rights and education in the future. This 27-year-old amateur tap dancer wants to be known as someone who broke down barriers and created opportunities for others. South Africa.
Spain. Athenia credits dancing in heels with helping her balance, coordination, and self-confidence. This 27-year-old animal rescue advocate competed in rhythmic gymnastics for 16 years, once representing her country at the European Championships. Spain.
Switzerland. 26-year-old Lorena has a degree in business administration and a decade of experience working at a leading Swiss bank. She's a mental health advocate who envisions a world where girls' education is not only accessible but celebrated. Switzerland.
As a young female entrepreneur, Antonia values women's economic empowerment. This 27-year-old model and actress runs her own beauty company. and proudly sells a reef-friendly and cruelty-free sunscreen product. Thailand.
Trinidad and Tobago. Youth empowerment is important to Faith, who volunteers at a community group aimed at providing opportunities for kids. This 25-year-old pharmacist is on a mission to teach children about how diet and exercise mitigates their risk of chronic disease. Trinidad and Tobago.
Ukraine. 26-year-old Angelina is a pianist and composer who uses music to promote world peace and an environmentally responsible lifestyle. This certified yoga master and sound healer wakes up at 3 a.m. each morning to read, write, and meditate. Ukraine.
USA. Bilingual Noelia published an anti-bullying children's book that's available in 4 different countries. In the future, this 24-year-old foodie wants to own an international interior design firm and host her own television show. USA.
Venezuela. Diana believes in empowering girls through education because providing them with the right tools can shape their future. This 26-year-old musician enjoys singing in church choirs and playing the acoustic guitar. Venezuela.
Vietnam. 25-year-old Hua is studying film and television directing and aspires to become a protector of vulnerable women and children. Recently a victim of cyberbullying, she was able to persevere by reminding herself of all she's achieved through hard work. Vietnam.
Zimbabwe. Brooke is a 21-year-old esthetician, fashion designer, and model. In the future, this experienced tailor sees herself owning one of the biggest aesthetic solution centers in her country, in addition to opening fashion houses around the globe. Zimbabwe.
But certainly not least is our final group of contestants, beginning with Portugal, Puerto Rico, Russia, St. Lucia, Singapore, Slovakia, South Africa, Spain, Switzerland, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Ukraine, USA, Venezuela, Vietnam, and Zimbabwe. That brings us to the end of the evening gown competition. Let's bring our 84 delegates back out here one more time.
As they fill the stage, let's hear it.
Tonight, but we still have a little business to take care of.
That's right. We are about to find out live which 10 of you have been selected as CI Talk Silver finalists. Here to make the big announcements, please welcome back to the stage, Fred Mawad.
So now is the time to make the announcement. But before we do so, can we give a big round of applause to all the delegates for being a force for good? All right, so 10 silver finalists. Ready? Are you sure? All right. Angola. Brazil. Chile. Lebanon. Philippines. Puerto Rico, Singapore, South Africa, Ukraine, and Zimbabwe. Congratulations for being the 10 silver finalists. On November 18th, we will announce 3 gold winners out of the 10. But I personally want to thank all of you for being true advocates for causes and driving social change. Good luck on this journey. You inspire many, many people and keep on changing lives and making the world better. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. We can't wait to find out which 3 of these women will be announced as the gold winners during the Miss Universe Finals on the 18th. Let's hear it one more time for Mr. Fred Mawad.
Be sure to follow all the action, learn more about the delegates, and watch the next Miss Universe journey by following Miss Universe on social media channels.
And keep voting for your favorite delegates on the Miss U app. And tune in to the Miss Universe Finals on Saturday night live on Roku, right here at the National Gymnasium in San Salvador, El Salvador.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the national costume show, only on Live Bash.
Last but not least, thanks to all of you, the Miss Universe fans here in El Salvador, for being such a great crowd. Good night, everyone.
For the 72nd Miss Universe, we specifically crafted this design to be strong enough to hold the power of every woman's walk. It's because with every Jojo Bragais pair we made, we aim to empower and enable women to walk and win.